J Pray, man. We back today. Damn. Today I got 3 things the Warriors should not do. Make sure you like, comment, let me know what you think, subscribe. It's about to be a banger. All right, man. First things first. Draymond Green. I better see you on that court this year, my guy. Because you blew about half of the season of our season. You blew it, all right? I don't want to see Steph Curry being wasted. All right, which I probably, he's been wasted the last 2 years with these roster adjustments. We're not gonna go there. I don't want to see Steph get wasted because yo ass can't stay on the court, bro. That shit happened twice last year. You got suspended the first time, and then something else happened. You got suspended again. Because now we got your replacement. I'm not gonna say he's the full replacement because he can't do everything Draymond can do. But we got a big guy that can guard basically 1 through 4, and his name is Kyle Anderson. All right. He's not as good of a shooter that Draymond is. He probably doesn't know the offense as well, in and out as Draymond does. But guess what? They do similar things. So we have Draymond insurance this year. We have Draymond insurance. So I would like for that insurance not to be needed. It's like if you get in a car crash, you buy the insurance, but you don't want to have to use it, right? We're gonna have to use Kyle Anderson in the lineups, of course. But I don't want him to be in the lineup because you're not there because you couldn't stay on the court for non-basketball related reasons. We don't want to see that next year. We need everybody. And that gets me into my next point. The Warriors should not, under any circumstances, well, I wouldn't say under any circumstances, but they should not lean offense next year. You should not lean offense. You lean defense. I feel like this is something maybe a lot of casuals or whatever don't realize. The Warriors every year have won a championship with either a top 10 or a top 5 defense. So the offense's name is Steph Curry basically this year and Jonathan Kuminga. And whoever we can get, to give us some good minutes. Buddy Hield's going to be a good spacer and hopefully he can replace some of what Clay left when he left. But I really hope that he doesn't just become another Dario Saric. Dario was good for the first, 2 months of the season. And then he fell off a motherfucking cliff. And nobody sent life support after his ass. Him and Chris Paul were supposed to have this synergy because they both played together on the Thunder or whatever. Bruh, neither of them niggas was enough at all. They were not enough. Bro, I can't believe last year that's what I thought this shit was gonna be. I thought Chris Paul was gonna come in, Dario was gonna come in, give us some good stretch 4 minutes. But no, that nigga can't guard a park car. He can't guard an orange cone. He is a cone. I'm sorry, Denver, that you had to pick him up. Anyways, but now this year's roster, we have way better defensive pieces than we did last year, at least. Because we have D'Anthony Melton, who is a dog, and we have Kyle Anderson when they both played on the same team. So it's kind of similar to what Chris Paul and Dario Saric, they played on different teams. Now they're bringing it to the Warriors, all right? But that was more offensive with Chris Paul and Dario. Now with Minnesota, or from Minnesota, from Memphis, they both played on Memphis at a time. Especially they played us during the playoffs, D'Anthony Melton and Kyle Anderson. So now it's going to be those two guys coming to our team, bringing their defensive abilities. All right, and that is beautiful because our defense last year was not terrible. We didn't end the season bad at all. We were like last 10 games, I think we were 8-2. And then the last span of like 30 games, I want to say we had to have been super. Let me get those numbers. So in the last 40 games of the season, we were 27-13. We were leaning defense. We played Trace in the lineup a lot more. We played Kuminga in the lineup. That 27-13 should be what, it's a positive trend, right? And now we have even more defenders. It should be even better next year. We don't have Clay shot hunting and shot chucking no more, so the offense is gonna flow a lot better. I think the offense is going to flow a lot better, and I think everybody's going to be in a lot more of a rhythm because the offense doesn't just stop when Klay Thompson gets the ball. No offense to Klay, but that shit happened more times than I can count. Even last year, even the year before this one. Oh my gosh, am I seeing Corey Joseph on the? All right. Next third point already. Steve Kerr, We don't need it. And I'm kind of worried, right? Because I just saw Corey Joseph on the fucking floor. And I understand why Kerr will play those players. He'll say for spacing, whatever, playmaking, you need people to, find other guys the ball. You don't do that when Steph Curry is on the floor. I could not believe a 3 guard lineup of Steph Curry, Chris Paul, and Klay Thompson. That was terrible. I couldn't stand seeing a Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph shouldn't even have seen the floor at all. So here's my thing. No more 3 guard lineups. All right. We need to be big. We need to surround Steph with size. It's literally the formula of every year that they win. Surround Steph with wings, size, and spacing. Now the spacing is going to be a little bit more tricky this year because we don't have Klay Thompson. We have Buddy Hield now. So we got Lindy Waters. He's a 2. He's about 6'6". But he'll probably be the second or third string, probably the third, because you got Pods, which I think he should be the backup point guard, and not the 2 starting next to Steph, because no. I don't want to see Podziemski starting at the 2 with Steph. I think he should play the Chris Paul role, get the bench unit going, and whatever he has to do there. But I don't want to see him starting next to Steph. I'd rather it be Steph. I'd like Wiggins at the 2 as a dream scenario, which probably will never happen. You got, Lindy Waters. I know he might play some 2 minutes. And then you have DeAnthony Melton. DeAnthony Melton can defend. He's a little undersized, but I like his defense over Podziemski because he just has certain skills that Podziemski doesn't. So I think Melton should be the starting 2, and I think the starting lineup should probably be something of Steph, Melton, Wiggins, Draymond, and I want to put Kuminga in there. So it'd be Steph, Melton, Wiggins, Kuminga, Draymond, or Kuminga. I don't know. They'll figure it out in the next season. We'll see when preseason starts. See what Steve Kerr's thinking. He has some upgrades to the coaching staff. So we'll see what Terry Stotts and Mr. Stackhouse do for our defense and our offense. I think he was brought in to simplify the offense and hopefully get more creative with it, because that offense was motherfucking stagnant in a motherfucker last year. Like, look, bro, it's just Curry going, Curry gonna do what he do. But anyway, yeah, we cannot mess around. We can't get off to a slow start. We have to have our defense set. We can't be experimenting with lineups. Of course, Steve Kerr is gonna experiment with lineups. But we have to keep that to a minimum, bro, because we have to get off to a good start. Especially with the schedule that came out, it's tough. Our schedule is tough starting out. So we have to get off to a good start. No slow starts. We got off to a good start last year. We were what? 8-2, 6-2, and then Draymond happened. So, yeah. Draymond, stay your ass on the court. Lean defense. We have the defensive pieces. Lean defense. Third point, Steve Kerr. I don't want to see the 3 guard lineup. I know what happens sometimes. It's inevitable. At some point. But keep it to a minimum. I don't think that they'll be able to hunt us like they were able to hunt Dario Saric last year and just get whatever they want whenever they wanted it. So I don't think that'll be the case this year. I think we'll have a much better defense, lean defense, put defense around Steph, because that's going to open up your offense for Kuminga and other guys to get downhill, get in transition. We have not been a transition team since 22. Get in transition, man. We're going to get in transition because we're going to get stops. So lean defense. Lean defense, all right? Anyways, Steph Curry is the fucking greatest point guard of all time. I've been saying it since 2016. When he won that MVP. Like I said, let me know what you think. I was a little bit all over the place in this video. I got to get some content out because shit is dry. The NBA is dry as hell right now. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And I'm out of here. I don't want to see no more 3 guard lineups. Please, 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 please.